You see how politics and ideology is infiltrating everything that we do, and it really is very sad because, you know, America is an amazing place. Do you realize that we're the only country that has a dream? No other country has a dream. Have you heard of a Nigerian dream or a French dream or even a Canadian dream? You know, the Canadians used to think they had one. But, you know, the fact of the matter is we are the place that people long to come to. And our country was a grand experiment. Nobody in Europe or other parts of the world thought it would work. I mean, they thought it was farcical. A country run on the will of the people without having a monarch or a governing body, how could it work? And yet, it has worked for almost 250 years and created the greatest nation the world has ever known. However, that experiment is in jeopardy right now more so than it has ever been. We have people who have a different dream than the traditional American dream of life and liberty, pursuit of happiness, being able to do things the way you wanted to do them without somebody mandating what you could and could not do. And, you know, when Benjamin Franklin came out of the Constitution Hall in 1787, after they finished the toil and labor, a lady said, "So what do we have, sir? A republic or a monarchy?" And he said, "A republic, if we can keep it. If we can keep it." And that's going to be really where we are right now. We are on the verge of losing it, and we cannot relax one bit. You know, we see our children being indoctrinated, and starting at a very early age. And, you know, we're telling them that the most important determinant of what happens to them in life is the color of their skin. Think about that. Now, animals have very big midbrains in their brain because they need to be able to react to things very quickly. People's midbrains are not as well developed, but in substitute for that, we have these very well developed frontal lobes where you engage in rational thought processing. And we can calculate and we can project and we can evaluate people by the content of their character and not the color of their skin, like an animal. And then we have people who are trying to confuse our children about their gender. You know, there was a time when we all knew that if you had two X chromosomes, you were a female. And if you had an X and a Y, you were a male. But now, no, well, if you wake up in the morning and you feel like something else, that's what you really are. Even if you feel like you're a tree, you're a tree. Give me a break. You know, these people are nuts. They actually have lost their minds. Yeah. But, you know, what is really happening here? What they are trying to inculcate into people is don't believe your eyes, don't believe your ears, don't believe your heart. Just listen to us. We'll tell you what you're supposed to think. And they're trying to condition our people to think that way. And we don't need to think that way because this nation was founded on Judeo-Christian values and principles that show us how we're supposed to think.